Good morning, listeners, and welcome back. It's already Thursday, and you've made it this far, so surely we can get to the weekend together. If you're a regular listener, you probably noticed that there was no podcast yesterday, and nothing was wrong, and everything's all good at my at-home studio. Tuesday was just a slew of busyness in my house that ended pretty late following my son's tournament basketball game. He won, by the way, and he plays his championship Friday night. So we got home, and I had the choice to sit down at my desk and spend some time writing and recording, or spend that time getting my family ready for the next day, and the latter won out. Life doesn't get less hectic, of course. In fact, as I'm recording this, we are awaiting an emergency plumber to arrive at our house for some seriously backed up toilets and tubs. Ah yes, the good life. But this podcast is my personal way of setting some good intentions for the day ahead, for all of us to set ourselves on the right path. Listening to this podcast and saying the affirmation at the end will not guarantee that you have a perfect day. You may end up having to call an emergency plumber at the end of it, but it will ensure that you are ready for whatever comes your way. So that's my goal. Who's with me? Let's get today started with
Number 1.
I would be remiss if I didn't bring up the fact that yesterday was National Love Your Pet Day. So I hope you gave your non-human family animals some extra attention. We were a strict no pet household until about 3 years ago when we got a betta fish, which we really didn't expect to stick around for too long, but Bubbles actually lasted more than 2.5 years. Then new neighbors moved in and soon had a pregnant hamster, so in the fall, we welcomed our second family pet, Nike the hamster. I have to admit I wasn't too keen on the idea of a rodent in the house, but he is really cute and so lovable that he has won even me over. But that's it for pets for now. We just pet everyone else's dogs and admire their cats and that sort of thing. But according to National Today, here are the top 10 most popular pets in the U.S. in order: dogs, cats, fish, birds that include parakeet, cockatiel, parrots, hamsters, snakes, horses, guinea pigs, lizards, and tarantulas.
Number 2.
It may feel like there are a lot of languages spoken in America, but the country with the most spoken languages in the world is Papua New Guinea. There are 820 indigenous languages spoken in the country. The official language is Tok Pisin, or New Guinea Pidgin, and is the most widely spoken language there after English, which is a legacy of the colonial period. And here's another language fact: no one form of sign language is universal. Different sign languages are used in different countries or regions. For example, British Sign Language is a different language from American Sign Language, and Americans who know ASL may not understand BSL at all.
Number 3.
Today's feel-good story is sourced from jalopnik.com. Recently, a single mom and her 3-year-old daughter walked into a tire shop in Southern California to have a flat tire repaired. But it turns out the other 3 tires weren't in very good shape either, and the tire repairman insisted she buy new ones because the others were unsafe. But when she was quoted a price of $1,400 for the set of 4 tires for her SUV, the single mom was obviously distressed. A 70-year-old man, overhearing the drama, immediately offered to pay for her tires, no other questions asked, and that story and a few pictures made their way to the internet, and now I am relaying it to you. When I hear stories like these, I know I always think, geez, I wish I had enough money to do something like that for someone. But the truth is, we don't have to have $1,400 to spare to be able to help. Whether we donate $1 at the CVS checkout to fund child cancer research, or $20 to a local organization, or $50 to a family member or friend who could use the extra lift. And even if you can't donate money, there are other ways to make people's lives better. We just have to pay attention sometimes and then step up.
Number 4.
So let's get today rolling with our affirmation. Repeat after me. I will win today. Remembering that one small kind deed can change an entire path for someone else. I hope you enjoy this Thursday, and I'll see you back here again tomorrow.